Previously on my farming life.
There's one piece left, and that's the big boy. We have our ginormous Slurry Lagoon. That's 530. It's again in around that 130, 140 horsepower mark. New shed work will probably be starting in the next 4 or 5 weeks. So over back end of December, because we're in like late November now, back end of December into November. And the shed will be going from pretty much the corner here all the way along to really the end of the silage pit over there. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to My Farming Life. You join me today. We've got a few small little things to do around the yard, and we're in another demo tractor. This is the New Holland T5 140. The latest of the dealer's yard, just to come and have a bit of a play with us for a few days. Class has gone back. I actually really like that class, and I think Bungle did too. That's probably one of the front runners so far if we were to do something. But this one we've got for a few days to see. It's probably, as a standard, a little bit of a higher spec, if I'm honest. But it's very compact, quite tall, but a nice machine. I haven't really done too much with it yet. There's not really a lot to do, truth be told. A little bit of road work here and there, but that is in essence about it. But what we're going to look to do is just shunt the sprayer out of the yard, because someone's going to come pick that up soon, and then we have sold it and it's on its way. So that's a little bit of extra money coming in, which is always good. But yeah, just not the right sprayer for us these days anymore. It was great for us for the years that we've had it, but it is getting on a little bit. So we're just going to put it somewhere around here where they can easily, I think they're coming with a low loader, so somewhere that it can easily be picked up, and we'll see and get this all loaded away. We've been predominantly over the last couple of weeks just doing yard work, bits and pieces, servicing up things, feeding cattle, clearing out cattle, and then yeah, getting ready for the next stage of our yard upgrade. So the concrete is coming in, or the blocks are coming in soon for the separator, which is going to go in there. Now, you two ways you can use the separator. Usually, you can plug it directly into wherever your tank is on the building. We're going to go straight into the inlet pipe into here, and then we can just separate out from there. So that is our plan. So that's going to be a big one to do. Get that one all in, because yeah, we're always going to be producing a lot of slurry there. There's quite a bit in there now as it is. So I want to make sure that we keep on top of that one. And then yeah, we're looking good, really. It's always a quiet month around here in the winter, as especially someone who does majority more of the land work. There's not much that I can do, but we're fine with it. Okay, let's get this here out. That'll do it. There we go. Perfect stuff. All right, so we will probably leave this on here, because I think when that low loader comes in, we'll just drive it on with this. I guess that makes the most logical sense to me. I don't think it's going to be used as a sprayer wherever it's going. I think it's likely off just to be used as a Bowser, but we'll leave that to them. Okie dokie. Yeah, so we haven't got off for much longer, but you know, it's been good. It's an interesting machine, but like I say, I don't think it's going to be the best option for us at the moment. But see what Bungle and Uncle think when they get into it a bit more. And anyway, all right, so we're just going to continue to potter on around here, and then we will see how we get going. Oh, my phone's ringing. Let me just answer that one. All right, well, as luck would have it, there's always something that pops up. We are off. We're going to go down and see Trevor at the dealership. Uncle's just rang. He's over at the satellite yard, and he can't start the tractor. He's been over there feeding up and then doing a little bit of dosing, I think. Yeah, it's not starting up, so that is fun. So he reckons it might be the battery that's going, not able to hold a charge, but we will go and see. We're going to pick one up from Trev, and then we will head on over to see what we can do. But there's never a dull moment, I suppose. Every day has something different going on. And yeah, fortunately, it should be okay. And yeah, we'll just have a quick chat with him, see what's going on there. And then, yeah, we'll go and venture on up. Haven't serviced the 7810 yet. It's the one machine that we haven't done in a while. That and the combine, which I'm going to be looking to try and do this week, I think. Whilst we can. And get that one all taken care of. Not much in the way of tractors in here these days. Alright, stop you about that. And all right, let's go and see Mr. Trev. Afternoon, Trevor. How are you doing?
Oh, hello. I am doing well. Thanks. Yourself?
Oh, I'm not too bad, thank you. Yeah, doing well. Doing well. A few little bbits and pieces to crack on with, but we're okay.
Good to hear. What can I help you with today?
I need one of these batteries, actually. What are these, 12s? Yeah, it might be a 12 volt on there, actually. Yeah, I need one of those, if you don't mind putting that onto the account.
Sure thing. That's not a problem. Whilst you're here, how are you getting on with the New Holland?
You know, it's okay. It's not my favorite machine that we've tried, to be honest with you. It seems quite nice, though. Decent spec. I like that class a lot that we had recently, though. That was good. And then, yeah, New Holland seems all right. Compact, quite a nice, tidy machine. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with it. Bungle's going to try and get some usage out of it there. We haven't really got much to do with it at the moment, but from a roadwork standpoint, it seems to be holding its own.
Interesting. The T5 range has a growing demographic, but it's not for everyone currently. Would you like to try a similar size Massey?
Always, yeah, if you have something in mind. I was looking through those 5 series, and I'm not sure that... I think that might be a bit small for what we need. But we can always give it a go still anyway and see how it fares.
Okay. I'll see if I can get hold of a demo and let you know.
Sounds good. All right. Perfect. Well, I am going to go. We've got another tractor that won't start, so we need to go and get that one repaired and on its way. But yeah, let me know when we're having a date, if there is one, and we'll figure something out.
The joys of machinery, eh? No problem. I'll call you soon.
Excellent. All right. Bye, Trav. See, they're nice tractors. That's the New Holland that we demoed. It's just too big for what we need for the replacement for the 77. But yeah, lots to look into really with that. Anyway, let's go and see what we can do. See if we can figure out why our 7810 is refusing to start. We haven't had much rain yet either, which is a bit weird. Last couple of days has been very mild actually, and I think it's about a week or so since we had any rain. So for the end of November in the UK, that is an odd occurrence. I'm not complaining too much. I just hope it doesn't mean that it all comes in spring. That's definitely not what we don't want. God, the traffic on this road here, absolutely ludicrous. All right, so I believe that they were up at the satellite yard, so we'll just skip straight on up there and see. Feeding up the calves up there, which are really starting to bulk up now, which is good. Really pleased with that. Beef trade at the moment is looking really strong, but we're just not quite in the position to sell. The weight's not there on most of them, so unfortunately. There's a tractor. That's good. But we will see. Let's just get ourselves in and see what's going on. I think we might have to come up here soon and start to get some muck cleared. Oh, there's Uncle standing on the trailer waiting for me. All right then, what is going on?
Hello, I'm not too sure. It just won't turn over. Not sure if we drained the battery or not.
Really? Hasn't done this before, has it?
No. It's usually a great starter. First time, every time.
All right, let me have a blast. Get everything else done down here?
Yep, everything has been checked over and dozed. Came to feed up and it just wouldn't start.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Choking. That doesn't sound awfully good. It sounds like it's almost trying, but I just don't think it's got enough power. When was the battery last replaced on this?
Oh, no clue about that one. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, well, we'll try it. We'll see if it's just the battery, hopefully. And then what we might want to do when we... I'll take the other battery away. I'll see how well it charges overnight. See if that's the issue or if it's maybe an alternator starting to go. We'll have to see. But let's try with the old battery first, I guess. All right, well, that was a nuisance to try and do. And also, it's raining, so that really helped a lot. But battery should be changed. And... hey, done and done. All right, well, we'll have to keep an eye on that one to see. But there you go. We're looking good.
Perfect. Thank you for doing that.
Yep, no problem. Let's get it back to the yard when you finish here, and then keep an eye out overnight. Make sure it's just the battery and not the alternator on there as well. And I will get out of here and leave you to do your thing, and probably go back to Bellum and get some things fed up down there, I would say. But yeah, problem solved for now. And let me know how you get on. And if not, then I guess I'll see this in the morning.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Sounds good. Oh, the spray has been sold. It's been taken away today, I do believe. So someone should be on the way down. Bungle's going to take care of that. Probably done by now, actually, to be fair. So that should be good news.
Excellent. I believe we've got Phil lined up to come in for the spring work, so that should be good.
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully, at least. We don't have to worry about that too much more. But anyway, I'm going to get out with this rain. I will catch you later on.
All right, see you then.
See ya. Alright, so a simple battery change in the middle of the rain. It couldn't have stayed dry for a little bit longer, and I literally just said it hadn't rained for a while. So there you go. But my timing is impeccable. Anyway, I'm going to leave Uncle down there to finish up with that. And away we go. And then really, we're just on to the rest of the daily tasks now. Go and start the feed up this evening. And then that should be us all good to go for the day. It's getting dark though, so we'll pick this back up in the daylight to see what's happening next. All right, good morning. Well, we are now 1st of December, and quite fittingly, believe it or not, we're due snow today. It doesn't look like it at the minute, but it is going to be on its way apparently, so we will see. I wanted to show you what's been happening around the yard here, though. All of these, well, effectively are just giant Lego bricks, concrete yellow bricks. Concrete Lego bricks, effectively. They are the walls for our compound for our slurry separator, which is going to be built up in here in the next week, which is nuts to think. That's the easy bit, building that really. It's the small mid. It's going to go from the edge of the wall here. I think it comes up to about here. That will be built up, and then they will be attaching on this side, like a tower that goes on. The slurry separator is plumbed into there, and from there it is just you have the input pipe, which goes to the separator, and the output goes over the top into the lagoon again. And all that will do is just take out all the rough and the thicker slurry that can be like squeezed, and then it becomes a dry material that we can then cart away as we would regular muck, which we have coming out of our eyes at the minute. We really do. Going to be doing a bit of muck carting around the 3 different units very shortly. But yeah, that's I think all of them. Maybe a few more to come, but these all arrived over the course of yesterday evening, and they'll be coming in with a crane again today to tackle that next stage, which is all rather good. I am going to quickly stick a bale of hay in for the sheep, and then we're going to take this New Holland away. Actually, we're finished with it. We haven't really got much to do with it at the moment, so we've razzed it around a little bit, taken it on the road, cart and muck about, but really that's about all the work that we have for it at the moment. So it's pointless just keeping it any longer. It's just not really necessary. But yeah, we will maybe hold off getting any new demos for now, just because yeah, I'm gonna give it a fair test, and at the moment I just can't do that. So it is what it is. I've kind of got my mind set on what we want based off financing, at least. I think I know what we're going to be looking into, but we will have to get the opinion of the others and see what they want. Okay, yeah, more muck around here to clear out. The Ford hasn't come back, but I've been reliably told it started on the button this morning, so it must have just been the battery there. We don't have to worry about anything else, which is great. And that will be on its way down fairly soon, I would imagine. And then yeah, we can get everything fed up down here as well. We're doing all right for fodder at the moment. December, we've got plenty of silage in the pit left over still, and if need be, we have a lot of silage bills at different locations as well, so I'm not too concerned about that yet. We just keep grinding our way through it. Come on, out of the way. Alright, we'll get those unwrapped and get them put in properly. See if we'll keep picking away at those. That'd be great. And yeah, things are going to restart to take shape around here soon, which is great. The shed itself, nothing will really happen with that for a while. We need to wait for... Well, we need to wait for the rest of the grants to come through there, but we also... run back and shut this gate. Need to wait for year end to come around, because that's going to be mainly budgeted into next year. We do, as a go, have a little bit of money left over that we, according to our account at least, we need to spend. So we're looking into that one. I have a few ideas, but we will see. Have a discussion with the others around that. But yeah, that might be the case. We've got one more meeting with the accountant soon, just to tidy ourselves up for the year end. And then we'll be all good to go. Anyway, stick this on into here for now. Marvelous. Yeah, like I say, Massey barely moved of late. Not much to do with it. We're waiting for, I'm hoping that if it's a dry start to the new year and warmish start, we'll get on with the nitrogen then into the fields. But right now, yeah, there's not too much point in doing anything. Yeah, just servicing things up. We'll probably go up and do the combine today because I didn't get around to it yesterday because that batch took longer than I thought. And then, yeah, just chores and jobs and rinse and repeat. But for this, yeah, we're going to take this back on over to Trevor's. Like I say, it's nice, it's clean and tidy. I just don't like this quite as much as the class. There was talk of demoing a Fent, but I think that's a non-starter just from the price point, to be honest. But this is okay. It's nice. The Valtra was good. I'll probably say class Valtra then this, really. We haven't tried a Massey yet. We'll see what's available there. I feel like the 5S is probably a little bit too light for what I'm thinking of. Because ultimately I want this to be able to... I'm looking at the possibility at some stage or other of grabbing a 4-meter cultivator. So we can maybe incorporate direct drilling a little bit more or a little bit easier land work. So I want it to be able to pull a 4-meter cultivator, and I don't know if that would. Whereas this has a bit more weight about it, so maybe it would. But anyway, that's a conversation we'll have to look into, and I would like to try with one of those to be totally frank, but we'll have to see. But anyway, I need to wait for my lift to arrive down here. It's a nice quiet cab. I'll give it that. Even got up before the rush. Look at that. Whoop. Spoke too soon. And then let's just stick it back where we picked it up from. Now we are at the moment, there are all new tractors that we're looking at. So of course they come with a higher price, depreciation, and then financing costs on top of that. We could also finance something older. I don't need some, well, we don't need something that big. We've already got a tractor of that size. We don't need a second one at the moment, and we just light on. We want it to be small enough to do the jobs that the 7740 was frequently doing. But you know, when it comes on the cost of it, would that be just as effective and as efficient to pick up? It's not much bigger from a footprint standpoint, but it would open up so many different opportunities. So I don't know, and it would save a lot of money if we finance something like that over a brand new machine. I think this was on for about 65. Whereas that one over there starts at about 85, I think, and that's for base spec. So I'm not sure. We'll have to look. Yeah, I mean, they're nice, but I just don't know if it's a bit too big. Anyway. Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully, someone will be down and pick me up. I'm not sure who. But yeah, still some equipment here. Not much of a change to the equipment here these days. I don't know why, or if it's just been held elsewhere. But it's pretty standard. Anyway. There's not really much to report at the moment, or not much to look into, because it's a quiet time of year. We're just tickering on, doing yard jobs and keeping ourselves going. So really, I think we'll leave it there for now. I'm hoping to bring you news next week of the exciting yard developments. That'd be pretty cool to see the slurry separator in place and see how productive we can be with that. But yeah, we will have to wait and see. Right now though, like I say, we're just going to get cracking along, and then probably go up and service the combine once my lift arrives, and we will see how we go. Until then though, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. This has been the latest update in my farming life. If you have enjoyed it and yet to do so, please do hit that like button and consider leaving a comment down below and subscribing as well if you want to see more. My name has been Simulation for the Nation. I hope you have enjoyed. We can go for a walk through the village as we wait and hide from Bungle as he comes to pick me up, and we'll go and see what's happening. Until next time though, thank you very much for watching. Do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll see you next time.